Good afternoon, everybody. It's the John Ross Show. We're running a little earlier today, about 15 minutes earlier. Got an engagement a little later, so we decided we'll run the show a little earlier today. It's 68 degrees out. Feels like fall almost now. We're going to have those temperatures in Illinois, Fox Valley for probably the rest of the week, and we'll see what happens after Labor Day. But it's 68 right now. And I'm going to be discussing. It's uh, it's something that's been out there for a while. Uh, it's Donald Trump's emergencies. Uh, I'm going to call him the emergency president. Now you say, well, maybe that's an exaggeration. Well, an NPR story from June, and he had 8 emergencies set up then. And now we have another, today, this is on the screen as another emergency, which is, an additional emergency to DC. We had to trying to get some more personnel in there in DC, and he's declaring it a crime emergency. So he's Mr. Emergency. His tariffs are emergency. Remember, fentanyl was one reason. I don't know why Brazil, though. What's the emergency there? He wanted to get the former dictator off a trial. I don't know how that's an emergency, but I guess it was for him. So we have a coffee emergency, 50% on Brazilian coffee. That's a coffee emergency. Taxation without representation. Oh, that was tea that did that to start our revolution. More emergencies. Tariff emergencies. LA was an emergency also, remember? That was an emergency. Now, I don't know what he's done about the mail in ballots, if he's declaring that an emergency to say we shouldn't have mail in ballots. Maybe that's another one, but he throws out the emergencies at least once a week, it seems like. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. Mr. Trump is really good with doing this, and this is this could hurt our democracy if he keeps doing this. And I think the worry with some people out there would be that he's going to declare an emergency on elections. In the upcoming 2026 election, he's going to declare emergency and say, no, we can't have it because there's a lot of fraud out there and it just can't be done. And probably 2028 would be the same way. Well, I'll just keep in a job. I'll just keep it going. That's the emergency president. Now he's declaring emergencies. I noticed that these emergencies on crime are 2 Democratic cities. What about Little Rock? Oh, I forgot about Little Rock. Memphis. Or some other cities that deserve this. St. Louis would be another. But I'll just go with Little Rock right now. Let's go with Little Rock. Why don't we declare an emergency in a Republican-held state? It's only those Democrats that have problems with crime. And actually, the crime is down in Washington and Chicago. He's setting it up to do it in Chicago. And I think Chicago and the state of Illinois will really fight this back as good as they can. They'll do everything they can. And it's a crime emergency. Yeah, right. This is an emergency of our democracy with Donald Trump. And let's just stand up, be counted. Don't let him be the emergency president. Let's keep our eyes open. You folks give me some more ideas of what more emergencies that are out there, but we know there's at least 8, 10 emergencies, maybe more, that he's declared in since he's been president. He just loves to do emergencies. And he's the emergency president. Just remember that. So we'll be back with you on Wednesday, Lord willing, and as we say, Lord willing. And I think I'm going to get into working on guests. You know, I've told you that so many times, folks, but I am going to start working on it. And so we'll see you then on Wednesday, Lord willing. And then for right now, we'll just say bye-bye. And this short little one today, but we're watching the emergency president. We'll keep our eye on this front, and we'll report more in the days ahead. So for now, I'm just going to say bye-bye, God bless, and we'll see you soon again. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.